Now how to raise your Kundalini, I will teach you. Your own Kundalini you have to raise. This hand is left hand. You have to put it in front of your Kundalini while sitting down, just like this. And with this hand you have to move it up, forward, down, backward, like that. And you have to raise it higher, like that. So now, let's start it. Put your left hand in front of your Kundalini and the right hand is to be moved and the left hand has to be taken up like this. Now the Kundalini is coming up. It's very light today. Very light. Now take it up. Now make your arms loose, put your head up and give it a twist. And now tie it up. Let's see. Now again. Do the same. You have to do 3 times. Do it slowly, seeing the hand. But it's so light now, it's moving very fast. Now, just give it a twist. Tie it up. Once again. Three times now. 1, 2, 3. Now just see in your hands. Right? You can put up your hands, see, like this. And ask a question in your heart. Is this the cool breeze of the Holy Ghost? Feel the cool breeze? Good.
I did.
Now bring it down. Those who have not felt it, are feeling hot, should put only the right hand towards me like this and left hand like this. Just put right hand, all of you, right hand like this and left hand. This is the ventilation. You start feeling in the right hand like this. Left hand like this, right hand like this. Start feeling with the right hand. Alright? Hot. Just see I am the spirit and forgive till back up. Like this. At the back. Heart. You must say I am the spirit. Believe that you are the spirit. Catching on the heart. Better? Now turn the other hand. Just keep the hand steady here. Better. Alright? Now put both the hands. These chakras are represented outside also in our body. We can say that on our feet, as you know, you know the Nabi. Nabi is the thumb. You'll be seated, I'll tell you, you'll know. Nabi is the thumb, left and right Nabi. Then second finger from the thumb is the Vishuddhi. The third finger is the Swadhisthana. The fourth finger is the Agya. And the fifth finger is the heart. Now this is our basis. Then in the hands they change. As you know, in the hands you know very well. I need not tell about the hands. Now in your hand, you can say this one here is the Lalita Chakra. Also is the part of the Vishuddhi Chakra. It works out the Vishuddhi Chakra, Lalita Chakra.
and then this is the Nabhi, and this is the Vishuddhi. Swadhisthana is in between, you can say. Now, heart is here. So, anytime you have this finger paining too much, then you must know there's some trouble with the heart. But heart is not in all these things. But sometimes it could be felt here. Heart chakra can be felt here with a reflection, maybe on this side. So we can do like this, is to say, Vishuddhi, heart, then Nabhi, then Swadhisthana, and then, this is Vishuddhi, this is Swadhisthana, this is heart, and this is Nabhi, and this one is but I never use them, so I just don't. Heart, and this is Vishuddhi. Alright? But you can feel it, sometimes even heart here. Because if Swadhisthana is very active, your heart goes off. So you can feel it here. It's a very important thing that we should have that discrimination. Because if I tell you something, maybe you are not at that level of discretion and you may get confused. So this is the Vishuddhi. Now, there is pain here, that means there is problem with your Vishuddhi. Now, sometimes you have a problem, say, on your Vishuddhi. Now you can pull this finger, just to pull the finger nicely, and you will be surprised the vibrations coming out of left Vishuddhi. Anyone, you have any problem, you can pull them. And that is how all the chakras are placed in the body. In the same way, downward if you move, this is the Nabhi, this is the Swadhisthana, both are Swadhisthana, and this is the heart, and this is the Vishuddhi at the ankle point. This is Vishuddhi at the ankle point. So the main thing to remember are the Vishuddhis, because Vishuddhi, Nabhi and Swadhisthana. These three are important because they go off immediately as soon as, supposing there's a Nabhi patient sitting with you, you will immediately have a problem on your Nabhi. But these sometimes manifest, not all the time. So they can be confusing. But Swadhisthana especially, like when I got down in Canberra, I just couldn't walk. Both the Swadhisthananas went like that, you see. I didn't know how to move. It was terrible because both the Swadhisthananas were caught up for a while, but they were. So it is indicative of those things. All right. Now put your right hand towards me, all of you, and left hand like this at the back. Put it at the back. See the cool breeze coming? It's there. See now. That's shaking before me. That's Victoria Institution.
I only tried.
All right. Put your left hand.
It's a position. Just
It's a
face
position.
It. Face it.
That has to go first and then you will be all right. All right? So clear out. It'll clear out. Just do that way. It's like just the connection. Now if you are a right-sided person, you are just putting like this. Now you are connected. So what happens? The vibrations start flowing through here, clear out your right side completely. And it goes into the atmosphere, into the ether. We use the ether, the akasha. And if you want to have better results, better use also the water. Such people who have right-sided problems should sit in the water with a little salt. Those who have left-sided problems should use the light. They'll tell you all about it, you have to come back again, alright? If you don't mind. Good. Now you'll sleep like a log of wood. Come along, now let me. Come forward. Put your right hand towards me. Right hand towards me. Go, close your eyes. Forgive everyone. ठीक है, आप अब गायत्री बंद करिए. अभी यहाँ के पहले सहयोग सीखो, फिर समझ लो गायत्री क्या चीज है. सम्यक ज्ञान होना चाहिए. Must know integrated knowledge, not just Gayatri somewhere, something else. You come and know about it. What is Gayatri? What is what? Everything must be known. And you just start doing something with your own ideas is not proper. You have to know. हाँ, वही तो ब्राह्मणों का दिमाग इसी से खराब हो गया. पहले ब्राह्मण हो जाओ, पहले ब्रह्म को जानो. बड़ा वन साइडेड मामला ऐसा है ना. ठीक है, बस माँ समझ के हो जाएगा बेटे. थोड़ा सा इम्बैलेंस आ गया है ना, समझ लेना चाहिए. कुछ तो दोष आ ही गया है, उस दोष को ठीक नहीं करना. क्या अपने को क्या करने का है भाई? गायत्री भी तो हमारे लिए है ना, सब चीज हमारे लिए. अगर हमें उससे लाभ होता है तो लेना है, नहीं होता तो नहीं. बेटर नाउ. रिलैक्स्ड. Now how are you? Better? You see?
A little bit.
Yeah? We have to respect our body, because these bodies are not ordinary bodies, they are temples of God. Thirdly, I have been requesting you to put some oil in your head at least once a week. But now the fashion is not to put any oil. So you don't want to put any oil on your heads. At least once a week you must put some oil in your heads. That will keep your head cool. And also before taking bath, use some oil for rubbing on your hands or on your body. We always do that. You people don't have any oil with you? Do you have any oil? Sure? Then please rub it on your body before taking your baths. You must rub oil on your body nicely before taking your baths. Also, I have seen people in the West don't do it. Just never use oil. Before taking bath, at least for 15 minutes, rub oil on your bodies. They are very simple things, but you just don't do it. I just don't know. It's a few things if you look after, I think you will be all right. And if you are sitting outside, cover your heads. It has been rather cold this time. Winter has been little cooler than before. Reason is it has rained a lot. But I mean, compared to your country, it's not cold. But negligence can cause it. So please keep yourself covered. And then have your baths. If you take bath with cold water, you can never catch cold, because the temperature is the same. For a while you will feel it's cold water, but it's very good. Those people who take bath with cold water, did you get hot water to have baths? Where? You had hot water? That's very wrong. That's the reason. That explains. If you have to take bath with hot water, then you must get into your bed. If you have to take it in the open, sure shot you will get temperature. Absolutely sure shot. This is a very simple thing, which I don't know how you don't know. You should never take your bath in the open with the hot water. That's sure shot. I mean, anybody who wants to, you see in the school, supposing some boy doesn't want to go. So what he does, he keeps the window open and takes his bath with hot water. Finished. He gets the temperature immediately next day. So in Brahmapuri, if they have given you hot water, you should not have taken bath. That was wrong. Even if you had got, I mean, river Ganges, I don't know if you have, how many have been to river Ganges? You have been. Now the water is freezing cold, I tell you. It's absolutely freezing cold. When you put your foot, you'll just push it back. It's so cold. But people get into it slowly, they just move, slip into it. And when you come out, your cheeks are red like apples. It's so very cold, isn't it? But nothing happens. Nobody catches cold or anything. So in the running water is the cleanest and where you could get into cold water. Otherwise, even if you have to take a hot water bath, take it in the night or maybe at the time when you can go off into your bed. In England also people take their baths in the night mostly and get into bed. Supposing you take hot bath in England and go out, immediately you will get cancer of the lungs. Hot and cold is a very important thing one has to know. Like also you can see on the hands, you feel hot and cold. So now supposing you have taken the coffee. After that you cannot take anything cold. It's a simple thing, one should understand. First, you can take anything cold. Like I have seen people take coffee and then ice cream. I'm sure you get troubles. Absolutely sure. But if you are taking ice cream, first take ice cream. Then take a biscuit. And then take some water. Then take some biscuit. And then you can take something hot. Now supposing you have taken something hot and you have to take water also. Then take 3 biscuits. Another very great precaution you have to take, which I have seen nobody takes. Now it's sometimes become very hot outside. You are sitting down into programs or something, becomes very hot, you are sitting in the sun sometimes and your head gets very heated up. Immediately you go and get cold water. Definitely you will get sick. No doubt about it. That's the best way to get sick. So if you are sitting in the sun, immediately you should never take any water till you have eaten something sweet. Take some sugar or take some jaggery or some biscuit or something. Even if you are very thirsty, you should not do it. Little precautions have been taken. Nothing should happen to Sahajyogis because if you get sick, I get sick. That's the problem is. And that's why I was so sick yesterday. I knew that you must be all very sick. That's why it has happened to me. I mean, I work much harder than you people do. Unending meetings are there. I have to meet other people apart from you, give me realizations to them, discuss all other organizational problems, this, that. Nothing happens to me. But these precautions must be taken. Aao tumi sangat ka nahi aalo kana? Look at these Indians. They are traveling with you, they are all right. Nobody is sick. Why? None of them are sick. You see, from our childhood it is taught to us, we must wash our hands at least 10 times a day. And then too much tea. You people take too much tea. It's very injurious for the intestines. Very injurious. It has tannin, you know that. So much tea you people take is very wrong. Plus milk with it. Milk gives you diarrhea. Limit your tea taking. Or even if you have to take many cups of tea, then see that it's a very light tea, extremely light, very light tea. But this Marathi tea, only 1 cup in the morning is sufficient. Too much tea is very dangerous. And no sugar, no milk. That you know very well. Everybody knows. No sugar, no milk. Finished. Milk itself gives diarrhea. Just like that, I don't mind sugar otherwise for liver patients, but not too much of it also. Those who are liver patients can take sugar. Otherwise, normally we should not take too much sugar also. All these little things, if you look after, it will be all right. I hope so. They are arranging some ajwain duni. You all should have it. It's a very good thing. Ajwain. Also those who are having diarrhea can have it. It's all right. Just clears you out completely. And diarrhea should not make you weak. I mean, I normally, in a 1 month's time, I have at least 20 days diarrhea. Really. The reason is I take everybody's problems upon myself and it goes out as diarrhea. It doesn't make me weak. So just the attention is the idea. Diarrhea is important sometimes to cleanse you out. It's important. To me, it's a relief. If it is 35 motions or 40 motions, then it's all right. But 3-4 motions is very good sometimes. Also, Indian food is a heavy food. It's not so light as we have English food or Western food. It's very light, easy to digest. Indian food is not. So that's why I asked you to dance, to have some exercises so you can digest it. While we are all having sedentary habits mostly. We are sitting down doing nothing. See, Indians are working, we are not working at all. So we should do little walking or some exercises. It's a heavy food, no doubt. We made a medicine which doesn't look very interesting, but it won't taste bad. Sakhar ghatli ka? Sakhar ghalacha. For diarrhea only. Not for everyone, only those who have diarrhea. Also, if you can remember one thing more, is to when you come out of these processions, you just gargle with little warm water or even ordinary water, you gargle out. So the dust will come out. There may be a dust, you are not used to the dust. That's also another reason you get this coughing. Now, before that, can you put your fingers in your ears and push back your head? And say Allahu Akbar. Say 16 times. Cleared out. Much better now? It's a simple thing, you know. If you do it twice or thrice, it'll clear out. It's a very simple thing. Keep it in the mouth till it swells up and then throw it away. It's hot. I'll send you 1 kilo tomorrow. But you must do it. Because you are not meditating every day, this is what is happening. Do a complete meditation with Allahu Akbar and with the Lord's Prayer, all these things. And you'll feel much better. Much better now. As simple as that.
Mataji, could you please tell us more
Hamsa Chakra. Hamsa Chakra is placed here where some of the nerves which are coming from Ida and Pingala cross over and is a part of Vishuddhi Chakra. Plus the connection with Vishuddhi and Agya, as you must have read in the Devi Mahatmya, that Sri Krishna is the father of Christ. So the connection between the two is maintained here. And this is very important, Hamsa Chakra is, that if your Hamsa Chakra is not alright, your discretion is very poor. This chakra get easily dried out. Like if you eat very dried food, you see, say, sometimes you also offer me some dry fruit, and I have to tell you that not to give too dry fruit. You must eat it with some sauce or some liquid thing, because if you eat very dry food, also this becomes very dry. And it's very important, because if this portion becomes dry, you can put some oil or ghee into it to make it alright. But from here starts the drying of the peritoneum, is the lining. If the peritoneum gets dried up, the whole body gets dried up. Could be anywhere in the lung if it is dried up. It can cause you lung cancer. Even peritoneum can be in a cancer state. So one has to be very careful not to take something very dry, all the time dry food and dry things. Moreover, not to put anything to make this lubricant. Some sort of a lubricant should be there, so there is no problem on this chakra. Because first of all, it loses your discretion. You don't understand things. You don't know what to do. You mean it. You mean good, but you don't do. When you achieve something, it's something not so good. The reason is your discretion is poor. For that, this must not be made dry. I have told many a times to put some ghee every day. Get a little bottle of ghee. Keep it with you with a little dropper. You can put it in the hot water, can heat it up every day and take 2 drops in the nose in the night and in the morning time. It doesn't take much. It should be done. It's for your good. Raise your Kundalini beyond by saying forgive, forgive, forgive 3 times, and you have to say the mantra of Nirvichara. No thoughts. Agya is the one which brings thoughts to you. That's why Christ was so particular on the eyes, that thou shalt not have adulterous eyes. Try to concentrate your eyes on the Mother Earth for some time. She'll suck in. So that your attention doesn't become that wobbly, becomes concentrated and equalized and balanced. When that is done, your eyes become so powerful. Even if you look at somebody, you can cure that person. And the innocence will start coming in your eyes. You will not have lust and greed. It's a very dangerous thing people are playing here. I mean, I didn't know all these things people do, but I saw it in the West. I mean, everybody's looking at every girl. What is the joyless pursuit? Why turn your eyes to anything that you don't get joy out of? At every girl a man is looking, a girl is looking at every man. What's this nonsense? Why waste your energy? I always look at about 3 feet height. You see all the flowers there, you see all the children. One day somebody asked me, don't you feel like looking at handsome men? I said, I'm not a fool. I look at the most handsome things at 3 feet level. He said, you must be a fool to look at this. I am not. That's what it is. So that will give you tremendous amount of energy, because you preserve all your energy through your eyes. Eyes are the windows of that power. If you try to preserve it, it's alright. Otherwise, like nowadays, save water, because you wasted your water, so now save water.
But when your eyes are innocent in this shower of bliss, you enjoy that bliss. You don't have to look at anyone. You don't have to say anything. You just enjoy. Just feel the joy pouring into you completely. Because the ego has vanished. This is an aggression to look at everyone like that. It's an aggression. I have known people who mesmerize women, who mesmerize men. I have known women like that. I have seen in the parties, I see the boots coming out of these women. And they look at a man and he gets transfixed completely. Falls in love with that woman till he becomes a beggar, she just lynches him. It's prostitution by men or women. It's a horrible thing. It's dirtying your eyes. So keep your eyes steady. Try to steady them. If they try to go here and they tell them, look there, that's the Mother Earth. She's the one who gives us all beautiful things. Look at that. And then the beauty of that Mother Earth will come into your eyes. And the cleanliness and the innocence will cleanse others. That's how it should be. Heart.
Are you feeling? Now do like your eyes. Do little bit. Just press them. Press your eyes hard. Very hard. Tight. Hard. Press them hard. Tight. Alright? Not yet? Work out. So that you are ready. It will work out. Watch me here. Ask this gentleman. You watch me.
Anybody not watching, please just watch Mother's this posture. She's working it out for you, so watch. Just relax, relax.
You got it? No? You got it, Father. Haven't you?
Today is the day when we have to introspect. So should we go into meditation, all of us? Please close your eyes. All of you close your eyes. Now we all will do the meditation the way we have been doing in the halls wherever we had public programs. So the first you have to put your hand on your heart. We'll work on the left hand side and the left hand towards me. Now, first of all, you put your hand on your heart. In the heart resides Shiva, is the spirit. So, you have to thank your spirit that it has brought light to your attention, because you are a saint and the light that has come in your heart has to enlighten the whole world. So please, now in your heart, you pray that let this light of my love of the divine spread to the whole world. With all sincerity and understanding that you are connected with the divine and whatever you desire will happen. With full confidence in yourself. Now put your right hand in the upper part of your abdomen on the left hand side, on the upper part of your stomach on the left hand side, and now here is the center of your dharma. Here you have to pray that let Vishwa Nirmal Dharma spread in the whole world. Let people see the light through our dharmic life, through our righteousness. Let people see them and accept the Vishwa Nirmal Dharma, by which they get enlightenment and a benevolent higher life and a desire to ascend. Now, take your right hand in the lower portion of your abdomen, of the stomach, on the left hand side. Press it. Now this is the center of pure knowledge. Here, you have to say as Sahajyogis that our mother has given us the full idea how the divine works. She has given us all the mantras and all the pure knowledge that we could bear and understand. Let me fully be knowledgeable about that. All of us. I have seen if the man is a leader, the wife doesn't know a word about Sahaja. If the woman knows about Sahaja, the husband doesn't know anything about it. Let me be proficient and an expert in this knowledge. So that I can give realization to people, make them understand what is divine law, what is Kundalini, and what are the chakras. Let my attention be more on Sahaja than all these mundane things. Now put your right hand in the upper part of your abdomen. Close your eyes. Now here, on the left hand side, press it. Now here, Mother has given me the spirit and I have my own Guru, which is the spirit. I am master of my own. Let there be no abandonment. Let there be dignity in my character. Let there be generosity in my behavior. Let there be compassion and love for other Sahajyogis. Let me not show off, but have a deep knowledge about God's love and His doings. So that when people come to me, I should be able to tell them about Sahaja and give them this great knowledge with humility and love. Now raise your right hand on your heart. Here you have to thank God that you have felt the ocean of joy and you have felt the ocean of forgiveness. And the capacity to forgive as our mother has, which we have seen is so tremendous. Let my heart expand and encompass the whole universe. And my love should resound the name of God. The heart every moment should express the beauty of God's love. Take your now right hand in the Vishuddhi, that is on the left Vishuddhi, between the neck and the shoulder in the corner. I will not indulge into the falsehood of guilt, because I know it is falsehood. I will not escape my faults, but face them and eradicate them. I will not try to find faults with others, but in my own knowledge of Sahaja, let me remove their faults. We have so many ways, secretly we can remove the faults of others. Let my collectivity become so great that the whole Sahaja race is my own family, my own children, my home, my everything. Let me get that feeling completely, innately built within myself that I am a part and parcel of the whole, because we all have one mother. And let my concern go to the whole world to know what are their problems and how can, through my true desire, power, solve that. Let me feel the problems of the world in my heart and innately to remove all of them from the basis of which they are, from the basis from which they are generated. Let me go to the principles of all these problems and try to remove them through my Sahaja powers, through my saintly powers. Now put your right hand on your forehead across. Now here you have to say, first of all, I have to forgive all those who have not come in Sahaja. Those who are on the periphery, who come and go, who jump in and jump out. But first of all and foremost, I have to forgive all the Sahajogis because they are all better than me. I am the one who tries to find faults with them, but I am at the lowest ebb and I have to forgive them because I must know that I still have to go very further. I am still much less. I have to improve myself. This humility has to come within us. So you have to say here, let the humility in my heart, in a true sense, not hypocritical, work out this feeling of forgiveness so that I bow to reality, to God and to Sahaja. Now you have to put back your hand on the back side of your head and push back your head here, and you have to say here, Oh Mother, whatever wrong we have done to you so far, and whatever wrong goes in our minds, and whatever smallness we have shown to you, whatever way we have troubled you and challenged you, please forgive us. You have to ask for forgiveness. In your intelligence you should know what I am. I don't have to tell you again and again. Not at Sahastara, you have to thank me. At Sahastara, put your hand, move it 7 times and thank me 7 times. Mother, thank you very much for the realization. And Mother, thank you very much for making us understand how great we are. And thank you very much for bringing all the blessings of the Divine. And thank you very much for raising us higher, much higher than from where we were. And also thank you very much for sustaining us and for helping us to improve ourselves and correct ourselves. And thank you very much ultimately that Mother, you have come on this earth, taken your birth and working so hard for us, for all of us. Press it hard and move it hard. खाली बसा, खाली बसा, खाली बसा, खाली बसा, खाली बसा, खाली उतरा, खाली उतरा, खाली उतरा, खाली उतरा, खाली उतरा. Get down, get down, get down, get down. Now take down your hands. Heads are all very hot. So now let us give ourselves a nice bandhan. In the bandhan of Mother, let us move our left to the right. 1, nicely. Understanding what you are, what are your auras. Now again, second one. Now the third one. Now the fourth one. Now the fifth. Now the sixth one. And now the seventh. Now raise your kundalini. Raise your kundalini. Slowly, very slowly. Raise it first time, you have to do it very slowly. Now push back your heads and give it a knot. One knot. Second one. Let's do it very slowly. And knowing what you are. You are a saint. Do it properly. Properly. Do it properly, not in a haste. Take it to your head. Push back your head and give it 2 knots there. 1 and 2. Now let's do the other one. Again, the third one we have to give 3 knots. Very slowly do it. Very slowly. Now do it properly. Now push back your head. Now give it the third one. 3 times. Now see your vibrations. See your vibrations? Like this. All the children, see your vibrations like this. Put your hands. Step down it. Alright? Good. Beautiful. I am getting vibrations from you. May God bless. Thank you very much.